Hey everyone. So you've probably noticed that I haven't put up a new vlog in about a week. That's not going to be normal for the channel. What happened is last week I was out on a group ride and one of our riders had an accident. It was a fairly serious accident. It involved a car that was coming in the opposite lane, made a left-hand turn directly in front of us, and one of our riders just did not have enough time to stop and ended up hitting the side of that car. And without getting into too much detail, because most of the people who are watching this vlog as of now are local, the rider's okay. He's recovering, although it wasn't the type of accident that you just kind of get up, shake it off, and walk away from. It was a little more serious than that, which I find kind of ironic considering the last vlog that I had uploaded, I was talking all about safety on the road and how drivers and cyclists need to respect each other on the road, and that just did not happen. Anyway, the rider is fine, he's recovering. I'm not gonna give out any more details than that. I want him to be able to come out and talk to people about it if he so desires, or not if he so desires. So that's why I'm behind on the vlog. I've got 2 episodes, that's including this one right here, that still needed to be produced from last week. And then after that, I'm gonna get into the vlog from this week. So I'm basically going to be behind for a little bit on my next couple uploads. Sorry, but I would rather be a little bit behind than skip a vlog. We'll be back to normal soon enough.
Happy Hump Day, viewers. Or maybe not Hump Day, since you'll be viewing this in the future. Happy whatever day it is for you viewers. I hope you had a pleasant yesterday, because mine's going okay so far. Today is going to be a work hard day. I left my house at about 20 after 5. The sun is only going to be up till 7:45, and I got 40 miles to get in today. Challenging. I'm not sure if you can tell, but changed up my equipment just a little bit. I am once again trying something new for my wind guard on my microphone, because my previous 2 attempts were less than wonderful. I'm trying for something similar to a dead cat. So I got a piece of fake fur-like material covering the microphone hole this time. We're gonna see how well that does. So I apologize if the quality is even worse than it has been, because I really won't know till I get home. One thing I can already definitely comment on is this fake dead cat is annoying. The microphone in these glasses are literally like right next to the lens, so it makes it difficult to cover with any type of wind guard. The foam was bad enough because the foam was always pressing against my eye socket. Now I have little pieces of fur hair flying into my eye. Not sure how much I'm gonna like this, but I'll take one for the team if it means better audio. Today's climb is up a road called Penn Ave, and this is the start right here. It's a fairly decent climb, pretty consistent all the way to the top. I forget the average grade and the height, but I'll post them here in the video. Yeah, this is a decent climb. There are a lot of cyclists in this area that like to do this hill climb as a segment. I don't even think I'm in the top 20, but I honestly can't remember. My legs are on fire. There's always gonna be another mountain. Well, I mean, I'm plugging along with a 164 heart rate, so my lungs could be giving me more. It's just my legs that are feeling it. but I'm really definitely not giving it all she's got in my lungs. I'm not giving it all she's got, Captain. Okay, I'm done with the pop culture puns. Promise. Hee-hee. And we are almost there. And the summit. The best thing about climbing this hill is the descent afterward. Nice and long and fun. But that's really the best thing about climbing any hill, right? So today really looks like it's a nice day out. The sun is shining. The wind is just a gentle breeze. Don't let it fool you. Today is just as cold as yesterday was. Garmin is reading 52.3 degrees. This is also one big, giant, steady uphill climb. And it just took a moment to get steeper. I can tell you one thing. This is a great route if all you want to do is work on your legs, because the entire first half is nothing but climbing. 7.2% grade. And I'm making a left. And the summit of this climb is right there around that turn. Definitely feeling it. Gonna get out of the saddle for the rest of it. Because of course, the last stretch of the climb also has to be the steepest. All right, there we go. And for descent number 2. Hoorah! And back out of the saddle. This is a pretty good ride if you're in it for the views too. I'm actually right over the border in Pennsylvania now. I crossed the state border on that last road. And I keep forgetting to take a drink of water, so I'm taking a drink. Hydrate or die. It's just the cold weather. I more so forget to take a drink when it's cold outside. I like this route. This is a nice scenic route. There aren't a whole lot of cars. There isn't a whole lot of traffic down this road. It makes it a fun road to ride on. Now, this is the part of this route that I don't like. This road used to be great fun back when it was freshly paved. Now there's bumps and cracks everywhere, and you really got to be careful going down it. A few weeks back, I got a new saddle for both of my bikes. For the Contend, the black and orange bike, I got a saddle more geared toward comfort. And for this bike, I got a saddle a little more geared toward a race fit. The one I put on the Contend is awesome. It feels nice. I'm pretty confident it's gonna get me through the Empire State Ride. However, this saddle, I don't quite have dialed in yet. When I get on the bike, it feels like the saddle's tipped back a little bit too far. It feels like the front of the saddle is a little too high. It's not terrible, like it's not causing any type of horrible discomfort while riding, but I do feel like it's off just enough that it's gonna require a little bit of a tweak. And we're back in New York. So, the Empire State Ride, the organizers of the ride sent me a pamphlet in the mail about, you know, things to expect on the ride, what to bring, how to make things more enjoyable during the off hours, that kind of stuff. And well, they were talking about logistics too. Logistics as far as getting your bike to New York City, all of your equipment to New York City, and apparently, if you aren't directly shipping the items to New York City, they have to go through Buffalo. Which, you know, New York City's here, Buffalo's here. across the state. Well, since I live in New York, I don't really feel the need to ship my equipment to New York City. So my other option is to drive it to Buffalo. Now, I'm also planning on driving to Buffalo the day before the ride starts, because they have a shuttle going from Buffalo to New York City to take riders down so they can leave their cars in Buffalo, so you can drive back after the ride is done. Well, my dilemma right now is that equipment drop-offs are Thursday in Buffalo and the shuttle bus is Saturday. So in order to logistically complete all the tasks that I need to do for this ride, I have to make the 3.5-hour trip to Buffalo twice in 2 days. I'm just not really sure why the equipment and the riders couldn't have gone on the same day. That seems like the easier thing to do for the rider's sake, because then in an instance like mine, you'd only have to make the trip once. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure they tried it so that way in the past sometime, and it just didn't logistically work out very well at all. So, I don't know, just ranting. I can almost guarantee I'm not going to get a light here. Nope. How you doing? Not exactly the warmest day for a ride, right? Yeah. I'd much rather it be too hot. True. Very true. Wonder if he thought I was following him. He was pretty quick. He definitely wasn't on no joyride today. I could tell he wasn't much of a talker though. He was out on his ride, he just wanted to finish his ride, and that's cool. I have those days, I don't want to be bothered, I just want to go out and ride. Have some me time. Well, almost home. I forgot that was closed, so now I gotta find another way through. We're going exploring, everyone! Oh, bumps. Oh my god. Okay. Come on, tell me this loops around. Tell me this loops around. It loops? Yeah, it loops around. All right. That looks like a boatload of glass, so we're gonna go ahead and... Oh, Jesus. Doesn't sound like any air's escaping. Give my tire a nice little rubby. And I know this light's on a timer because I always get stuck at it. That's right, guys. Even coming out of a parking lot where I can see traffic coming both ways, I abide by the rules of the road. And we are on our way.